Godfrey Lee Elementary in Wyoming was evacuated today after the school received a threat in the mail. Authorities searched the school and didn't find anything.
Since July, school districts in Michigan have had to do 3 lockdown drills a year. But as we showed you on News 8 at 6, what schools do during an emergency varies from district to district.
So why isn't there a uniform standard of practice? New Tonight Target 8's Danny Carlson took those questions to a local lawmaker who is wanting change.
Yeah, you know, he says that he doesn't see any reason why there wouldn't be consistency. The differences vary widely. Today's threat at Godfrey Lee Public Schools led to an evacuation, but a bomb threat yesterday in Rockford meant a shelter in place. At least one state senator who we spoke to says he thinks there should be rules. In terms of lockdown drills and procedures, do you think that there should be more consistency with what schools have to do?
Yes, I certainly do.
State Senator Rick Jones is a former sheriff with more than 30 years of law enforcement experience. To him, consistent standards in an emergency situation are a no-brainer. Explain to us, when you're in that type of lockdown situation, how important are just minutes?
Well, minutes can mean lives. If you have an active shooter that enters a school, you want proper lockdown, proper police response. There needs to be training. Everybody has to know exactly what they're going to do.
A trooper from the Michigan State Police told me that although they are trained to adapt to every situation, a consistent school response would help law enforcement. The state says that current guidelines put out by the MSP are good enough, saying each school is different, so every district should be able to craft their own emergency plan.
In education matters, I don't believe in the Common Core. I believe that every school should set their own education standards. Parents and the community, the school board will all participate. But when you're talking about the safety of children, when minutes and even seconds can mean the difference in lives, I believe it should be consistent, it should be done right.
Now, Jones did tell us that there is a possibility he will bring up school safety standards during next year's legislative session, but says he hopes that agencies like the Michigan Department of Education take steps on their own to create that consistency.